Hi, so this video is going to show you how to make a slide similar to the daily check-in slide that you see here so that it will embed in Schoology and the kids can use it for their daily check-in, or you can use it as attendance. So the first thing that you'll need to do is to open a new Google slide. So you can open a tab, go up to your waffle in the top right-hand corner, and open a slides presentation. You want to pick a blank one. Okay, so when your Google slide opens up, this is what you end up seeing. I'm going to close my themes window because I don't really need that. And you can see how this has some text boxes on the front. I want it just to be blank to start out with. So if you go to the layout button and you open that pull down menu, you're going to pick the layout that says blank way at the bottom. And we're just going to start with a plain old background. Before you start, you might want to title this. And that way you'll find it easier later on. So the first thing we want to do is have some colorful background. So you go to the background tab and you can pick any color you want. Let's do orange for orange and black. The other thing is if you have an image that you've found somewhere that you would like to be your background, you can save it to your Chromebook and then go pull the image from there. And then you're going to click done. So for the words that I had, daily check-in, you're going to want to insert word art. So we're going to go up to insert, and down a little ways is where it says word art. And we'll call it daily check-in. And it says, hit enter to save. And there's your daily check-in. So you can change the colors in here. Right here is the tool that you want to use to change the color. You can see right now it's showing white. You can change it to, we could do black for, tigers. You can change the font that it is. So if you want to make it a different style, you can change the font. Grab the edge of the box, move it to where you want it to be. And let's see about putting in our days of the week. We'll go to a shape. The shapes that I used were the box, like the squares that had the rounded corners, a rounded rectangle. So you can, kind of draw a rectangle like that. And I'm just going to start typing, and I believe that it will be black type. So we have to change the font color because I did type in Monday. So we're going to change the text color up here. I'm going to make it white. And there's our Monday. And the easiest, fastest way to do this instead of continuously drawing boxes is to right click on the edge of the box, go copy, and then you can right click and do paste, or short version is Control V. So there's one for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you just kind of move them around to where you want them to be. And then obviously we want to change the days of the week. All right, and then on my slide was somewhat of some instructions. You can see I said, please click on the day of the week to check in with me before you begin your work for today. This will count as your attendance. Thank you, Mrs. Chase. So if you wanted to write something, you can use the text box. You click on that and create a text box. And you can type in your message, whatever that may be. So the message I wrote was, please click on the day of the week to check in for your attendance for the day. So to me, this is too small, and I think it needs to be bigger. I'm going to select all of the words, highlight them all. And right here up above in the middle, you can change your font size. So if you click on the number, it opens up a whole list. Let's make it real big. And that's pretty good for size. Now at this point, if you wanted to add more decorations, design, you can go ahead and import more pictures or jazz it up more if you like it the way it is. Maybe we want to put a tiger paw on here. If you wanted to insert something like that and you don't have it saved already, you can go to the image icon here and search the web. When you click on the search the web, and menu opens up on the side, and I'm going to just type in the word paw and see what comes up. Actually, I kind of like the very first one. So you can click and drag it right in. And it's huge. So I'm going to grab the corner and it'll size it down proportionally. And just stick it there in the corner. So that's kind of nice. All right, so at this point, we're ready to link our days of the week to our Google form. You have to have your Google form already made. All right, so here's our Google form that we want to put into our Google slide. We want to link it. So after your form is all made, you're going to go to the Send button. And it'll give you some choices. How do you want to share it with your students? Do you want to do it via email, a link, or embed? We want to use the link. And you're just going to click copy. It'll copy it for you. And then we go back to our slide. And then to link it, you click on the edge of your box. You don't want to click on the words. If you click on the words, it's going to put the link in the word and it'll change its color and put that underline. We want to link it to the box, the whole shape itself. So we just click on the edge and then move this out of our way. There's a selection up here that looks like a little paper clip, sort of. That's our hyperlink. So we're going to insert our link. And we're going to go Control V, which will paste it in there, and hit apply. And you can see that it's linked in there. You can use the same form for every single day. And if you watch the video about Google Forms that I made for you, then you can see why you might want to use the same form for every day. But that's totally up to you. But then you would just keep going for each day. Click on the edge, click on the little link, and then put your link in. And then your Google slide will have all its links in. So at this point, I have all of my days linked to the same Google form. And you don't really even have to have separate days of the week. If you just wanted them to click on the paw, you could give the instructions, click on the paw to check in for your attendance. You could actually use the paw to link it. You would use the same button at the top and hit and put in the same Google form link. So you could make it even more simple if you wanted. Okay, so now we have our links. We want to get it ready to embed into Schoology. So what you have to do is you want to go up to File and you want to publish to the web. So you scroll down a bit where it says Publish to the web. And you don't really have to click anything. You can get a link for it. You can embed it. You don't really need to worry about any of these other settings. You just want to click Publish. And it says, are you sure? And you're going to click OK. It does give you a link, which you don't even need this either. What publishing to the web will do for you is it makes it active. And all these links will stay active wherever you have your links. If you ever decide to change this particular slide, it will change automatically within Schoology because you published it and it remains active. So that's kind of a really cool feature. At this point, the slide is all ready to go to be embedded into Schoology as your announcement for your daily attendance. You can go ahead and watch the video that shows you how to do that. I almost forgot to tell you, before you publish your Google slide, or even after, but before you try and link it, you actually want to share it. If you don't share it, the kids are going to be requesting access and it's going to drive you crazy. They won't be able to see it in Schoology. So when you want to share it, you click the button up in the top right-hand corner. Down here where it says Get Link, where it says restricted, you want to click on there, and I'm going to pick anyone with the link. And that is because sometimes the kids log into Schoology and it's not their school email. And if you use the choice and Akron Central School District, it won't allow them to view it if they're logged in with a different email for whatever reason wherever they're logging in from. So I mark it as anyone with the link, and then you can click done, and then it will be all set to go.